I'm trying to get water for my dog because we just walked the battlefield.
Now that I'm up this close,
Now you see how you were incorrect.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No. Can I take a look at your driver's
Nope.
license? Okay. Where are you headed to tonight?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your damn business, dude. I didn't go to war for you to play Billy Badass like this. All you're doing is eating too much and making that uniform look like crap. It's making me throw up in my mouth looking at you.
Alright guys, I know I say this a lot, and I know I'm starting to sound like Joe Rogan, saying, this is the best fighter I've ever seen. This guy is so good. I've never seen anything like this before. But I gotta tell you guys, I never really seen anything like this before. This guy is a true hero. He fought in the war, and he was injured, and not only did he go out there and fight for our freedoms, but he also comes over here and is also fighting for our freedoms by holding police accountable and recording them. And you guys are absolutely gonna love this guy's channel. So without further ado, let's go over to his channel. Make sure you let him know San Joaquin sent you, and pay very close attention to the way this guy does his work. I think you guys are really going to appreciate him. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you over there in the comment section.
You're about to see Gettysburg's chief park ranger make a quasi-legal stop and illegally escalate his search to intimidate a wounded warrior's civil activism. Chief Ranger Joe Lachowski crushes my Fourth Amendment rights in an attempt to coerce the expression of my First Amendment rights. Exposing housing and pedophile scandals covered up by Strong-Arm County Commissioner Randy File, retired Gettysburg Park Ranger and Cumberland Township Police Commission. These organizations often work in tandem to protect the public. Here they team up to address a purported illegal flag burning on the battlefield. But the irony is that nobody needs to burn the flag in effigy. Watch Chief Ranger Joe Lachowski conspire with these actors to burn the Bill of Rights on a wounded warrior, culminating with a pistol grab. Chief Lachowski saw my truck parked while I was out walking my dog on the battlefield and set a trap with the local law enforcement at the exit.
How are you, sir?
Been better.
Why is that?
I got pulled over for no reason.
Okay. Well, it's not no reason.
Why's that?
Okay. Well, I couldn't see your license plate because of the tint in
So
your
no
windshield.
reason.
No, that's not no reason. How's that no reason?
Because you couldn't see it, now you do, and now it's there, and I got pulled over. I'm completely legitimate. I am a Texas registered, that tint's legal in Texas, everything's legit. I got pulled over for no reason.
No, it's not a no reason. I didn't see it. I see it now that I
So
can
you're
walk
incorrect.
up to the car.
Okay, so now I got
Okay.
pulled over and you were erroneous.
I'm not erroneous. My pulling you over was correct. But now that I'm up this close, I can
Now you see how you were incorrect.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, can I take a look at your driver's
Nope,
license real quick?
I don't consent.
Okay.
There's no legal reason for you to pull me over. You can keep walking, man. Am I free to go?
You're not free to go. I'd like to make sure you're okay to drive this car.
I'm good to drive this car. I don't consent to anything you have to say. Please leave. Please may I be on my way.
Okay. Where are you headed to tonight?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your damn business, dude. Let
Okay.
me go. I'm good to go. You have absolutely no right to have pulled me over, and you're just pushing this thing, and I got stabbed by one of you crap cops, and this freaking DA up here is charging me for it to keep it quiet. All you guys have done is terrorize me, and all you're doing right now is doing nothing, accomplishing absolutely nothing, and there's no reason for you to be messing with me. All you're doing is eating too much and making that uniform look like crap.
Okay. I'm not messing with you, sir. I couldn't see your license. as you
Right,
were
so am
driving.
I free to go?
This is a very touchy subject because it has to do with that whole sovereign citizen type shit. Cops think we're sovereign citizens. We know that cops are really sovereign citizens because the law doesn't apply to them, right? But yeah, do you have to show a driver's license if you're not a paid driver, if you're just traveling? That's the bottom line to it. And if you've done nothing wrong, you're just a traveler, you shouldn't be messed with, right? Well, we have to understand something. Police officers, in their mind, they have a legal reason to stop you. It's an infraction. You committed some kind of infraction and you broke the law by speeding, running a stop sign. In this case, I couldn't see your license plate or whatever, right? So it's just in the cop's mind, they always have a legitimate reason why they're pulling you over and you have to show ID. So let's finish watching the video. Like I said, to me, this is a great video because it displays the argument of the sovereign citizenship. Let's keep watching.
No, you're not free to go. I'd like to see registration and driver's license.
I do not consent. I don't consent. I don't consent. There's no reason for you to ask me for that. There's no reason for you to pull me over. You were erroneous. Ma'am, am I free to go?
I need to see your driver's
Nope.
license.
Am
and
I
your
free to go?
registration
I don't
before you go,
consent.
please.
I don't consent. No,
Okay.
there's absolutely no reason. There is absolutely no reason, pal, for you to ask for that when you were erroneous to pull that over.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, I disagree.
Call your sergeant down here.
Okay.
Call your sergeant down here.
Okay.
Call your sergeant down here. There's no reason for you. You saw that it's erroneous right there. Everything, run my tags, do all that stuff. I don't consent to any reason you doing any of this. I absolutely detest everything in your being right now. Am I free to go?
No, I just need to see your driver's
No,
license.
don't consent. There's absolutely no reason for you to ask for that. Piss off, dude. Straight up, man. Straight up. I'm a combat veteran wounded warrior, and you have absolutely no reason. I didn't go to war for you to play Billy Badass like this. Go get your cop. Go get your sergeant. There's absolutely no reason for you to be pulling me over like this. I've been terrorized by the cops in this town, and you're doing your job to step in them shoes. I do not consent to anything. Am I free to go?
Okay, can I ask you how I'm terrorizing you?
Because you pulled me over for no reason. Am I free to go?
I pulled you over.
Am I free to go?
No, sir. I need to see your driver's license.
Nope,
and
I know.
registration
I don't
list.
consent. Am I free to go?
No. Can
I don't
please-
consent. Am I free to go?
Can I ask you one question?
No, you already asked. You already done enough, man. Am I free to go? Ma'am, are you his sergeant?
Nope.
Can you get your sergeant up here?
He's in charge.
This guy is not complying. He illegally pulled me over. He wants to search and seizure me and my being, and he has absolutely no reason to. Y'all terrorists can take this elsewhere. I'm not consenting.
Okay. If your driver's license is good, I just need to verify.
There is
that.
no reason. Tell me why you need to verify that. I wasn't breaking any law. I wasn't speeding, and you can see that my truck is legitimate. Why do you need to see anything?
Okay.
You don't. Go. Let me leave. I do not consent. Let me go.
Okay. All I want to do is check that you're good to drive.
I'm good to drive.
Okay.
I do not consent. Let me go.
I don't know.
I don't
that.
consent. Let me go.
Okay.
Well, you pulled me over illegally because you could not see the license plate in my thing. Now your story is you don't know if I'm good to drive. Dude, I don't consent. Leave. You're terrorizing me. You're absolutely terrorizing me. Am I free to go?
No. You're
Why not?
Free to go.
Why
I
not?
just need to check. See if
No,
you're good to
I
drive.
do not consent. I am good to drive. I was driving just fine. You pulled me over for a tag violation, not because I was erroneously driving. Dude, you can push this as far as you want to go. You're on video. You're on live uplink, live load. You had better hope, Lee Wachowski, that you are correct, because you're asking me now that I'm not good to drive my vehicle when you just said that you pulled me over because you couldn't see my tag. Am I free to go?
No, I just need to. Make
That's
sure your
illegal
license
search
is
and
valid.
seizure. There is absolutely no, you do not need to. There's absolutely no reason for you to.
This video is truly exciting because it goes back and forth. Who is right here? Is the officer right? Can he get ID? Or is the man right? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't create any violations or anything like that. So who's right here? You guys let me know in the comment section. Keep watching the video.
I don't consent. There's absolutely no reason.
Okay, then will you provide me with your name and date of birth so I can check?
Nope. Dude, you can run these tags. That's everything right there that you need to do, that are you legal to do, and that you can see through the window like you just said. I do not consent. Am I free to go?
No, sir. It's very simple.
Get your sergeant on the line. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. Am I free to go?
No, sir. If you just let me see your driver's license.
There's no reason for you to do this, dude. Do you know who I... All right, I'll show you
do
something.
Not
I'm
know
not...
who you are. Okay. Are you carrying? Are there any weapons down there? I get nervous when you move your hands like that. Okay.
Take that. That's ID.
How brilliant is this? Adams County corruption. Watch the video evidence. At the bottom it says Wounded Warrior taking a stand against local corruption. I freaking love this guy. Keep watching.
Okay.
Now you're trying to get legal, dude. Piss
I'm not
off.
trying to do anything.
Yep, you are.
But
You
check your driver's license.
Dude, that's my ID right there. Why don't you go look that up?
That is not ID.
Why don't you find out how you're going to wind up on film?
That's fine. I realize I'm on film.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
protesting
I do
that.
not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. There is no reason for you to pull me over. You said you saw it now. Now am I free to go?
No, sir.
Don't consent. Get your sergeant on the line.
Okay.
Get your sergeant up here. Get
Okay.
your sergeant up here.
They're
Get your
coming.
sergeant up here.
In the meantime, if you just let me see your driver's license and I check that you have a valid driver's license.
He got scared.
At this point, Lachowski retreats to call his local goons to intimidate and coerce me with bizarre threats.
I don't care about Texas. You're in Pennsylvania. You need to have a Pennsylvania driver's license.
This is going to go one of two ways, the easy way or the hard way. The
I
easy
don't
way
consent to this.
is you cooperate with them. The hard way is you're going to go to jail today.
Watch these
Are you
fat
gonna
fucks
listen to
oppress
me?
me.
Are you
No,
gonna listen
no,
to
man,
me?
you're a little chipmunk. Look at your face.
That's a lawsuit in progress, so we're not going to broadcast that full episode right now. But if you'd like to see how the park rangers swept this one under the rug, stay tuned for how ineffective and closed door their internal investigations are conducted by fellow rangers. Because this chief ranger that grabbed his pistol on a wounded warrior for his illegal traffic stop.
All right, I'll show you something.
I do
I'm
not
not.
know who you are. Okay. Are you carrying? Are there any weapons down there? I get nervous when you move your hands like that.
Is still on the payroll and suddenly worried about other people burning a piece of cloth that only he's allowed to desecrate.
Now that I'm up this close, I
Now
can
you see how you were incorrect.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, can I take a look at your driver's
Nope.
license? Okay. Where are you headed to tonight?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your damn business, dude. I didn't go to war for you to play Billy Badass like this. All you're doing is eating too much and making that uniform look like crap.